there, Internet. My name is Jack Packard. I am your dungeon master for this episode of Adventure is Nigh. And with me today is Jesse Galena.
Ooh, hey, that's me, and I play Grinderbin.
Yahtzee Croshaw.
Hi, I'm playing Mortimer Raffles with Everwind Smythe.
Casey Wosu.
What's up? I play Sigmar Iceblood.
And Amy Campbell.
That's me, and I play Dabarella Yeetster.
Yeeting it up with all the donuts and flair that we can handle. As a recap, you were all at a little trading post and got into a scuffle with a lord and a soldier who you then murdered. Just straight up killed.
Yes. Let's not dwell on who had a very bad critical one at a particularly bad moment.
In any case, you are making your way to the major flora folk city of Pimpernel. If you don't remember, you talked to a fence, someone who is hoping to meet up with the Black-Eyed Susan gang to buy some stolen merchandise stolen from the human fort. That person, Mr. Daverty Cornhole, never showed up to give the fence the stolen merchandise. So the fence traded information with Mortimer. That information was that the hideout of the Black-Eyed Susans would be rather easy to get into, either from the sewer or from the roof. Of course, the third option is kicking down the front door.
I remember all that. I'm a good boy.
I desperately needed that recap.
Yeah. I might be recapping that specific information because I have to make all the maps ahead of time. So
Yes, and then we followed the road towards Pimpernel, and at a crossroads, we decided to avoid the path well traveled, where we might run into a checkpoint, and instead take a wilder path, which has led us to the shores of this rushing river.
That's right. And here you are in front of a massive rushing river. The tidal waves crashing against the rocks. And the game is unpaused. What would you like to do?
Well, let's get a closer look at the situation, team.
Yeah.
How cold is the water?
Are you dipping a toe in? Are you dipping a phalange in is the question.
I will dip a phalange in, yes.
All right, you dip
Do
a...
mushrooms have phalanges?
Probably more likely than toes. I'm not sure.
You dip a phalange in, and it's pretty cold. It's very cold. This probably comes from the mountain regions. It's a chilly river.
Is it clear how deep it gets from here?
I would say just with your passive perception, you can tell that it gets rather deep. The water is moving by very, very fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see the body up against one of the rocks.
Yeah, I noticed that.
That's
Are we able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Check that body at that distance, or will we need to be closer?
You would need to, you can see clothes. You can see like a pile of clothes.
Well,
right
we should
now.
aim to try to get to that body to have a good look at it. Now, I noticed there's a couple of rocks jutting up out of the water. Would those rocks be big enough for any or all of us to rest upon? Were we making a gradual, bit by bit crossing over the river?
Well, for example, click on here. This rock you can tell is about 5 feet by 5 feet. And so like that's, every square you see here is a 5-foot square. And
Right.
so theoretically, these rocks would be big enough for you to land on if you would like to jump.
Well, the strategy is clear. We need to go from rock to rock, and we need some kind of raft or boat-like device with which to carry ourselves from rock to rock.
It's moving really fast, though.
Well,
That
we'll
is
worry about
true.
that once we've figured out what sort of vessel we shall be riding. Yes, Jesse, you had a question.
I had a separate question, but yes, also, to start, I need to pull out Dory and say hello.
Just
And
completely
just say
unrelated to
hi.
this. You missed Dory.
No, very much
and
related
needed
to
to
this.
say.
But Dory's a sentient Dory. I can't be like, hey, Dory, dunk. Like, I gotta, like, talk to Dory. Gotta, see how Dory feels about this.
Oh, look at
Fair
this. Is this water? I've heard so much about it.
Well, we've got good news for you because you're going to get a very fucking close look at it.
Ooh.
You're gonna get so wet!
I don't know if that's good for wood.
Well, you're
Have you been
varnished, aren't you?
treated?
Yeah.
I'm a magical door. I was not around for my construction. Do you know if when you were born from wherever you were born from, you were varnished? Come on.
Well, Grinderbin's a woodcrafter. Can he tell if it's been finished?
It's true, I do have carpentry.
And if not, could he finish it?
I do have some oil.
That would take a fair bit of time to cure, but if you want to like hang out by the riverbed for like a day, sure, yeah, Grinderbin, if you want to like give like an investigation check, you can add to your proficiency bonus because of your woodworking background to an investigation check. Absolutely.
What happened to that? Are you
two?
You're still carrying that bed around, by the way?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
It's a 15 total.
15 total.
Let's float.
So yes, you would see that Dory does have a gleaming coat of varnish.
I had a feeling that you wouldn't just, not seal a magic door, but
it's in a
definitely
cave.
good,
It's pretty damp in a cave. You want to seal that up, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. How lovely! I now I know more about me.
Just to consider all our options, what sort of stats would we need to just swim across the river?
Based off of what you see of this river, of how fast it's moving, you would need some damn fine strength or athletic checks. Like this is going to be some high checks.
Okay.
Or you will be
if-
carried away by the river.
Well, Dabarella's high strength. If she could swim across with the end of a rope, that could solve a lot of problems.
I have an idea that might work.
Okay.
What is it?
I do need to figure out how buoyant Dory is first, though. If Dory seems cool with the water, which so far Dory seems pretty cool with the water.
I'm more concerned about this sunlight. I've never seen such a thing. Oh my.
Oh, it's harmless. Don't worry about it.
Ooh, okay, and what's that smell? Does it always smell like that on the outside?
Yeah, you kind of
That's
get
just
used
us.
to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't showered in a while. Sorry about that.
Oh my.
So, well, obviously, I assume Dory would function as a raft, but I don't think many of us would fit on him.
That would be question one of this. How many people question one is Dory by any means buoyant?
Dory is made of wood.
Okay.
Basic physics will tell you yes, though in order to test that, you would have to put Dory in the water.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Let's
some
say,
some
Dabarella,
rods are more
come here.
buoyant than others, of course.
Yes.
And I guess
All right.
the other thing you should know,
we're going
like
somewhere.
Dory is we're gonna approximate Dory's size. Obviously, Dory has like a little curve on top, but it's about 5 by 10. So it's about two squares tall is how tall Dory
On a
is.
side note, in my head, I was like, how long's 5 feet? And I'm like, wait a minute. If I'm 5'3", it's about that.
Yeah, so Dory's about twice as tall as you. And as
What?
as
That's
wide.
a big door.
Yeah,
Dory's 10 feet.
Dory's 10 feet by 5 feet. The kobolds were very large.
Oh, okay. Okay, pretty big door
okay.
then.
And so I guess as a general heads up, 2 of you theoretically could fit on Dory at a time.
Ooh,
Okay.
fox, chicken, corn puzzle.
So put theoretically, let's put that to the test.
Theoretically.
Let's get on Dory face up so it doesn't drown. And see if the two of us would say, all right, Gabrielle, you good for jumping on this with me?
Yeah. I like
Right.
jumping.
If this goes to shit, then swim us back.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
I mean, it is a rushing river, though,
Maybe-
right? Like, won't Dory just
Right.
go?
And that's why we're
with the
doing it
river?
right at the
no,
bank.
no.
Uh-huh.
Come. What if we tied a rope to Dory, but then tied the rope to me? I can pick up statues, surely that way. Then if it did go bad, I could just pull it back and swim it back with me.
Yeah, sure. I mean, presumably Dory has a knob.
We could use the string for that. Because I got another idea for this rope.
I have lots of rope.
Perfect.
How much? You guys have so much rope.
All right.
There's a
So,
lot of rope going on.
will this hold 2 people or no?
Let's find out.
You have to find out. Yeah, that's.
No. Like we're getting on it.
Okay, so you guys, I see you guys at the edge of the riverbed here, and so you are placing Dory on the water.
I'm not letting go. I don't want to lose Dory.
Okay, so what you are telling me is that Dory is now in the water.
Yes.
Okay, great. Dory is in the water.
Oh, perfect. There's Dory.
There's Dory.
Hey.
Nice. Okay, so you place Dory in the water, and immediately, kind of the rushing river starts pushing at the door. And so I guess the first thing I'm going to need is a very minimal strength check from you, Grinderbin, as you place Dory in this water.
Oh boy.
If we lose Dory,
oh shit!
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not leaving this door behind.
Oh my god!
And that's the end of Grinderbin. Grinderbin's off with the door.
I mean,
set the door in. Apparently, it's just out of my hands now. I don't know.
Grinderbin, this was going to be like a 6. This was nothing. You rolled a natural 1. Dory slips from your hands. You did not tie a rope around her handle.
Everyone try to grab Dory as Dory floats past.
Dabarella jumps as fast as she can to save the door.
Okay, Dabarella, give me an athletics check.
Finally, the athletics check comes in handy.
I didn't think we
just a normal roll.
Just a normal athletics check. As here, Dory is now floating away.
Oh, is the river going that way? Oh shoot, I picked the wrong side.
The river is going that
15.
way. I guess I should have
15.
15. Okay, yes. We'll say Dory got here, and then Dabarella. Oh, what did I do? Yes, Dabarella, you are able to pounce. I should. Onto Dory and hold on to Dory. Dabarella, please give me a cursory strength check. Just don't roll a 1, please.
Okay, now let's have the least strong party member step back while the rest of us do the work.
No, but I'm gonna need to be on this door though, if this plan's gonna work.
Okay, so Dabarella
refused to lose Dory.
Oh, thank you, Dabarella.
As Dory slips through Grinderbin's butterfingers, you are able to effortlessly kind of do like one of those football player, turn around. You get around Grinderbin and hold on to Dory before he can get too far. Something I probably should have mentioned is the river is rushing in that direction.
Right,
it is running from right to left.
Okay, question?
No friend gets left behind.
Oh, I thought I was going to go on an adventure.
Oh, we'll have plenty more adventures.
I'm glad you caught me. It's frightening.
Jack, is it windy?
Is it windy? No.
Okay, so not much point in making a makeshift sail from the sheets of the bed.
I was wondering what kind of bullshit you were going to try to get away with. It's not, there's a breeze. It's not like a gushing wind.
Okay, here's what I propose. We need to get a rope affixed to one of these rocks. We then pull ourselves to the rock while on Dory.
That was absolutely my plan I've been trying to do for like 10 minutes.
Well, you should have said something. This is called working as a team.
Yeah, step 1 was to find out if the door floats.
Okay.
Oh, it floats.
Now, how do we get the end of a rope to one of those rocks? Okay, I was thinking of just firing an arrow with the rope tied around it.
What I will say, Sigmar, is yes, you would be able to fashion some sort of Hawkeye-esque piton arrow or Green Arrow-esque piton arrow, depending on your comic book publisher of choice.
All right, so who wants to hand me some rope?
Me.
Okay.
I can give you some rope.
I will take half of Dabarella's rope, so she should be left with like 25 because she had 50, right?
Friends help friends.
And I want to tie a knot onto my rope, like a very secure knot. I don't know if I need to roll for that or whatnot, so that I now have 75 feet of rope.
Oh my, 75 feet.
I'm really bad at math, so double check that that's correct.
If you have 50 and you take 25 from Dabarella, I'm going to say that you have quarters. 75. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm going to fashion one of my pitons to the edge of an arrow, which I then tie a rope onto that arrow, and I want to fire it on to the opposite bank.
Oh,
as hard as I possibly can.
Okay.
Yeah. While you're making your arrow, gonna put a nice little sticker on your bow and enchant it for you, so you get a +1 to wherever you're aiming for.
I like it.
Shoot from here so that it's actually clear of any rocks.
Well, if we're all going into this effort, I could do a bardic inspiration as well. Ooh. Just to be safe.
I need. Yeah. Then give me like an attack roll with that, and you can include your bardic inspiration. You can include Grinderbin's sticker that he puts on your bow. What does the sticker look like? Just curious.
I'm gonna say it's Grinderbin's face doing a thumbs up, and it says "future business owner."
It's like the free stickers you give out with every purchase.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, love it. And then attack, and then normal, and then we'll add whatever you want to add to that.
Bardic inspiration. Ooh.
I also give you thumbs up.
So that was a 14 with whatever bonuses I had there. I don't know.
Jesus.
21?
Yeah, I see a roll of 21 here. So
that'd be... So 22! Unless you also want to use Bardic Inspiration. And then what's that, another D4?
D6.
Do it all.
Oh, dang.
Okay, then roll then roll a D6, and so that's 22 plus a D6. So roll over in the chat is the square down below where you can type in your message, yeah.
And then roll.
Hey!
Oh,
Crap.
Dang.
Okay, you have rolled a total of 28.
Jesus.
The answer is absolutely. You tie this knot, an arrow goes sailing across the river, embedding itself deeply into, I'm going to say, like the root structure of a hefty looking tree on the other side. You can't see it. It's there though, I swear. I swear there's a really hefty looking tree, and you give it a couple tugs, and yes, and it seems to be planted firmly.
All right,
that
nice.
side of the rope is there. So yeah, we'll say, tell me if this is accurate where I'm going to draw this rope. So like, I'm going to say like, boom. Is that where you shot it? Because that's kind of where you are.
Yeah, that's where I went to stand and shoot from.
Okay. Now here's what we do. We thread it through Dory's door knocker. We secure it on this side, and then 2 people go across. 1 person comes back. 2 people go across. 1 person goes back, etc. And then we're all across.
Sweet.
I have a frying pan I can use to scoop us over.
Yeah, you do that while we're actually getting across the river.
Dabarella should probably be the first one across and come back because she's the strongest.
Yes.
Yeah, she's going to be the fairy cat.
Yeah, the fairy cat.
The fairy cat. Okay, so, and then what are you doing? What did you do to the side of the rope that's on this side again?
I'm giving it to these guys to secure it on their side.
Okay,
yes, which should be a lot easier because we're right here.
Great.
We'll bury it deep into the ground with another piton.
You're on, Dory. Okay, great. So you are now pulling yourself along this thing. What I'm going to say is you get to right about here, And now we'll move Dory. Hold on to make sure that we have the correct picture. You know, Dory's very excited to be on this journey. Like, thank you for being on me. This is bringing me along on more adventures. You get to about right here. The first thing I would like you to do is, Sigmar, make me a flashback sleight of hand check.
What the hell is that?
In your character sheet, you'll see something called sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight of hand. Okay.
Yes,
So
make me a
I hit
sleight
that
of hand.
normal
check.
roll?
I am very nervous.
Just a normal sleight of hand roll, absolutely.
Are you sure? Because you said flashback sleight of hand a moment ago.
I did.
That doesn't
I did
quite
say
sound
flashback.
normal.
No, and what I'm going to say is with a 10, this is perfectly normal. This is the check for how good of a knot you tied on the other end of the piton. And I'm going to say, and 10 was my difficulty check. Like, I just wanted you to hit a 10 or more. You rolled a 10, and the knot is holding perfectly fine. So as you get to this rock, you notice something. What you notice, let's see here. You notice a figure emerging from the water. You see a feminine creature seductively flipping the water out of her hair, the flowing river offering tantalizing PG-13 peaks at her nether regions. And
Hey, I'm the bard.
She looks.
I want to be seducing the hotties, thank you.
She looks to you and she looks to Dabarella, and she goes, "Oi, who are you over there? Who's crossing me river?"
Sigmar
Hi,
instantly
fish
turned
lady!
off.
Get her digit.
Who's crossing
After
me
hearing her
river?
voice, Sigmar is no longer enticed at all.
Oi there! Oi there, cat! Oi there,
Fish
cat!
lady!
Hey! Yeah, what's up?
What do you?
What are you doing?
What do you want? We're trying to cross the river.
Oh, I'm here in the river. I just got a few questions for you.
Can you ask us after
No,
we're
I got
done?
questions first. I got a question.
I've been
Did you
talking.
kill that man?
Well, you know, the rocks killed him, but he was trying to get with me. Absolutely, he was trying to get with me. So I need to know something, Cat. How do you identify? What are your preferred pronouns?
Cat.
Okay, what? I mean, do you consider yourself more of a lady or more of a man or something in between?
I'm a lady.
Oh, great. So do you find yourself attracted to ladies or men? She's like writing little notes on a notepad.
I like both.
You like both? Oh, go. That's great. All right. Hey, cat lady, take a look at these tits. And I need you, cat. I need you, Dabarella, to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God.
wisdom.
Oh, God, we're in trouble now.
Oh, this is great.
That's great, cat lady. Take a look at these.
Hey, not bad.
All right.
I'm a smart cat.
You are a smart cat. All right. What happens is, as she starts, kind of like undoing her shells, you for a moment are a little taken in, and you find yourself kind of leaning in towards this sea creature. But you say to yourself, wait a minute. You don't know her. You don't know anything about her. You snap out of it, and nothing happens to you. And she goes, and you that my folk, how do you identify?
Can I attack right now?
No.
Why would you attack this charming merfolk?
Listen.
Like, we've been on this river for so long.
It just makes my job a little easier if I know what you're into. Is all I'm saying. Trying to be,
say
accommodating.
I don't want to make your job any easier.
Oh, okay.
Say I just want to get across this river.
Well,
Like, do you have a problem with us crossing the river? That's my question to her.
All right. He seems pretty aggressive. I'm gonna say you're kind of an alpha male. Hey there, Asima. I suck your dick.
All right, I'll pull my bow out.
You have had too long to plan this, Jack.
I want to pull my bow out and fire my blinding arrows.
You know what? I'm going to say that's really fair. Yeah, that's really fair. You can absolutely do that if you would like to make an attack.
Okay.
Go ahead. That will get. We're gonna after you do that. I will give you that action as she was, trying to magically seduce you. So yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll with your bow.
15.
A 15. As you shoot in her general direction, you kind of notice that her seashells are significantly smaller than they should be, and there is a lot of over and under and side boob that distracts you a little bit, and your shot goes wide, unfortunately. So now,
wait, where does it go though? It goes wide, but what does it hit?
It hits the water.
So I guess a flashbang wouldn't work if it hits water.
Yes, I'm gonna say in order for your arrow of flashbang to work, it needs to hit something solid, a target. What I'm going to do now is we're gonna get everybody in combat. All right. Well, Casey, you actually get to go first in this encounter.
After I started the fight.
Yeah, basically what I'm gonna say is she was a little distracted trying to use her magical seduction on you. Obviously very seductive. And so your first thing was almost like a surprise round that you got on her, a surprise attack, as she really thought that offering to, perform oral sex on you would really work, and it didn't. What would you like to do? You are still on Dory. You're kind of behind Dabrella. There's not a ton of places you can go, but what would you like to do in this situation?
I want to. I don't know if I should try again because I tried once and failed.
Well,
all right.
I want to tell Dabrella, like, look, I think we're close enough for you to freeze some water here.
Ooh, there's a thought. Can you immobilize
Mortimer? I'm very sorry, but it is not your turn. It is
Fuck
Sigmar's
you.
turn. And Mortimer, you are also like on the other. You're very far away on the river.
I've got a very loud and carrying voice. I'm a bard. We have to speak to the back row.
It's very possible you didn't even see this sea creature's behind a rock. You might not even know she's there.
Okay, fine. Me and Grindelbin, we're just playing pinochle over here.
Pretty much. We'll see who's winning that. But Sigmar, go ahead. It is your turn.
All right. So I'm just going to try my last action again.
Okay. Sure. So
you're just... I'm trying to hit the rock next to her so I can get the actual flashbang to activate or whatnot.
Oh, okay. You're gonna aim for the rock instead of her.
Yes, I'm not trying to hit her with it because it's a flash bang. I'm trying to blind her.
Sure. I'm with you.
Good thinking.
What I will say is a rock has a significantly lower armor class, so very much easier to hit.
Oh, nice. I keep trying to roll. I don't know if I'm doing it or not. Oh, okay. I have to look back over here. Normal 18. 25. God damn it.
Holy moly.
Well, I was going to say, don't forget you have a +1 from me, but you don't seem to need it.
Okay, so your arrow hits the rock and this bright, blinding light emits from the rock. So I need Dabrella. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw, as Sigmar did not warn you beforehand?
You're right about that.
And also this creature
coming up.
This creature will also
15.
Ooh, and you made it.
I knew that. I knew she'd make it.
That's why you didn't warn her.
I just knew she was so agile. It was just always going to be fine.
Yes. Okay. This creature also seemed unaffected by the bright light. Perhaps her supple and wet hair was inside of her eyes, and she goes, "Oh, look at that! It's like a disco ball. I love it."
I hate this mermaid.
You go, mermaid. You know, how you know? You can't see what's under the water.
Was it like an octopus under there? What's going on down there?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? You come over here, I'll show you.
No, thanks.
No.
I'll stay on the boat.
Anything else you would like to attend? You can move if you have any bonus actions, that sort of thing.
Do I have the thing selected? Yeah, how far is this? Do I have enough space on this door to jump to this rock?
To what rock?
The rock here that I'm pointing at, the one to the right of Dabarella and I.
Let's see here. You are able you can jump from a standing position you can jump 6 feet. And so you wouldn't be able to make it to that rock without a running start, as that rock
I'm unable to like switch places with Dabarella before I jump either, because she's closer to it from where she's standing.
Correct. So like she's taking up all the space on that side of the door. And so like I would need a very high strength or athletics check from you. Like we're talking above an 18 in order for you to land on that rock. Or if you
all right, I'll just chill then.
Okay.
There's a rock much closer to you.
Yeah, but that is also much closer to the enemy.
That's true.
Dabarella, it is your turn.
Well, if this bird lady is holding position in a rushing stream, she must have some powerful legs treading some water down there.
Freaking speedboat under there.
She might be like a bobbit worm in his.
I mean, if you could.
Can I ask her a question before?
Absolutely.
Like, does that count as my attack, or can I just ask her a question first?
No, yeah, that's just conversation. Absolutely.
I mean, if you insult her, it probably counts as an attack.
Attack on her character.
Excuse me, fishy lady?
Yes. Listen, cat, I got a name.
What is it?
Of course I do. Everyone's got a name, dude. Cat lady, what's your name?
Dabarella.
Oh, Dabarella.
What's yours?
That's a lovely name. My name's Anus Quiver.
Hi, Anus Quiver.
Hello. I'm named after my grandma.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Why are we allowed to cross the river, or do you not want us to cross the river?
I mean, you cross the river if you want, but girls gotta eat.
Well, I have some gold. I don't want anything, but would you be able to swim my friends and I across on this here door?
In exchange for gold?
Yeah?
I'm not really one for gold. I'm more hungry. And I can't really leave the river because of my bestial nature.
I love making food, and I think I have some food. I have things. I like making food. I can give you food. Fishy lady,
yeah.
I have from the special. I mean anus. Sorry. I have.
That's right.
Special
Anus Quiver.
chocolate.
Anus Quiver, do you
Anus
like
Quiver.
chocolate?
I'm sorry, cat lady, I couldn't hear you.
Are you a chocolate starfish?
Cat lady, you're good at throwing your voice.
I have a chocolate pastry.
Oh,
And if you can take me and my friends across to the other side, I can give you it. It's really good. He was so good at making them. You'll really like it.
I could think on that. I like to eat like people and creatures. That fills me up. But I guess I could give it a try.
I think you'll really like it.
Okay, so you're gonna like toss her your chocolate croissant.
I'd like her to take us across first.
Well, that's not how it works. I'm not gonna do work for free.
Sigma!
What do you think I am, a
Sigma.
freelancer?
1 second, Anus. Sigma.
Around here they call me 1 second anus.
If I give her mine now, when Anus finishes, can you give her yours? If we give her 2, then maybe, you know.
Yeah, I will do anything to get out of this river.
Okay, Anus, I give you one now, and I give you one later.
Well, let me. I'll take it. I'll see if I like it.
Dabarella yeets.
Oh, all right,
Chocolate
yeah.
pastry.
I'll say you're.
Anus.
You're. I'm very juvenile. You are able to toss that to her. If you could, please give me a kind of a persuasion check here, and you can do it with advantage.
Okay.
With a 15. All right. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. 2 croissants, 2 people across. That's what we can do. And so, she kind of swims a little closer to the door, and puts one of her hands on the door and starts ferrying you and Sigmar across. So you guys get across. We're gonna say Dory's over there. Come here, Dory. Boop 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 boop. And so now she looks over to Sigmar like, hey, handsome. I'll get that chocolate croissant.
I toss her the croissant.
All right.
Like,
All right.
like, please get away from me.
All right. Listen, Siren's gonna do what a siren's gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Could have been good for you. So,
Anus Quiver.
yes, Dabarella.
We have. Thank you for remembering my name. Not many people remember my name. We have 2 friends on the other side. If they have croissants too, could you bring them over?
Oh, I could go give them a talking to.
Okay, I'll just yell at them so that they know first. Hello!
What's the fucking hold up?
Someone's coming to talk to you! They might want your croissant, but I don't know!
I've fallen for that one before.
Her name? Well, I didn't ask her pronouns. Anus Quiver, what are your pronouns? I want to be respectful!
I'd appreciate that. I'm a she/her.
Thank you! Anus Quiver is her name, and she's coming over to talk to you now!
Her name's what?
Anus Quiver!
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
There are people in this house right now going, what the actual fuck?
Do you understand? This is why I spend so much time on people's names, is just so you can shout them. So Anus makes her way over to Grinderbin and Mortimer, and kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Hey there."
Hi. Am I addressing Madam Quiver?
Oh, that's right. Anus Quiver's the name. Seducing people and eating them's the game.
Well, we'd rather you didn't do that.
Yeah, that's what your friend Dabarella said, and she gave me some treats, and I'll tell you what, they were pretty darn good.
Ooh, well, would you like some more of those treats?
That was kind of the idea. As I come over here, maybe help you cross if you got a couple extra croissants. I feel like they were made with love.
Oh, I see. We weren't quite clear on the deal. Yes, Grinderbin and I can spare our croissants in return for also being ferried across the river. Thank you very much.
Oh, I would like that very much. In fact, I like that so much. I brought over Dory already. You didn't see, but open up that is. That will save me the time of going back and getting them.
All right. Well, I'll just hand over my croissant as payment and take position at the head of the raft.
All right. Great. Yeah, I've ended combat, so you can move freely now. Okay. Sweet. And sure. All right. You give her your croissant, Grinderbin. Do you hand over your croissant?
I wasn't told the instructions, so if she looks like she's reaching for it, I'll hand it over.
Well, she has a handout. Yeah, she's a handout.
Okay, then yeah, I'll hand over my croissant.
Okay, great. Yeah, she's eating Mortimer's. She's holding the other one. I'll save this one for later. And she starts ferrying you across.
While we're getting ferried, I'm going to ask, be like, so you say that eating people is kind of what you do?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I lure beings to be close to me, and then my underbellies, they're all like bones and tentacles and stuff, and I kind of like siphon the fluids and the proteins from them.
Don't suppose you've had any encounters with flower people lately?
A flower person? No, I haven't seen any flower people. Most people take the checkpoint, though. You know, not many people come by here, so it's mostly deer.
Well, more fool them. I would say the scenery is much nicer down here.
Oh, are you trying to seduce a seductress? I know that name.
Oh, perish the thought, man.
Oh, I like you.
Well, perhaps we'll be back along this way, and perhaps we'll have some more chocolate treats ready.
Okay. Here's what I need to tell you. I am into this. But you should know that my nether regions are all tentacles and bones made for absorption of proteins. You can't actually do anything with them.
I've worked through bigger hurdles.
All right.
Why would you consider that a hurdle?
Well, quite.
Sigma, what are they talking about?
Warm and willing, and it's away we go, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm pretty sure it's time to leave.
I do want to ask one thing, both for myself and also maybe for future people for not getting eaten.
Yeah.
And be like, have you, if you're really into the sucking the juices out of bones and things, you could get a lot more out of it from the passersby if you just put a sign up and let them know that there was a fairy that, and all they had to do was give you some meat.
I suppose it's transactional, but what I found is that when I talk to people, they try to fight me or they try to run away, and so I use my magic to seduce them, and then they come right to me. That's what
that just sounds like a marketing problem. Then we can fix you up with something to get people involved without having to shoot you.
You know what?
A ferry service here would probably be useful. You want to put a sign up with some rates?
Oh, you know what? They could get around a checkpoint. How about this? We'll exchange information, and after you're done with your little quest, you come back here and we can work out something. I love it.
Sure. This could be a good underground railroad for the thieves' underworld.
I think the key to capitalism is competition, and that's all I'm doing, offering an alternative. And I'm losing the accent pretty fast, so you all should go now.
All right, we'll be off then. Catch you later, Anus.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I will give information to Anus.
Thank you for your help.
I'm not
100% coming back here to help with that. That sounds wonderful.
Well, this
that's a business strategy.
Yeah, I'll come with you. I mean, this is good for my thief contacts.
All right.
Easy way past the checkpoint, no?
Easy way past the checkpoint. You did it. You have crossed the river. You made it past my devious creature, Anus Quiver, and you find yourself back in a wooded area, but of course, getting closer to Pimpernel. Something that you notice as you come closer to the city, as you're almost like on the outskirts. In the horizon, you can see tall buildings. You can see, infrastructure. You can see civilization. These buildings are 4 or 5 turnsticks high. But before you get to that, what you find, you make your way to the edge of the city and you come across a tourist informational kiosk. It does not look nice. The walls are covered in graffiti. There's a burning tire not too far off. Everything smells like ham, but no one appears to be cooking ham. Inside is a perky-looking flora folk with a name tag on her that reads, "Hi, I'm Tebecca."
Okay.
Oh.
Tebecca's got it going on.
So, is this directly on the path?
This is directly on the path. You see like the city just a couple blocks away. This seems like a welcoming center to the city, and you come in there, and she goes, "Oh, hi there, welcome to Pimpernel. How can I help you? I can give you information on fine dining. I can tell you all about our railroad, our public transportation system. I can give you a bulletproof vest because this is the bad side of town."
I'm gonna step forward and say, "Hello, we're on a global sewer tour. We represent the International Sewer Fanciers Guild, and we're really interested in checking out the sewers of the world."
You don't say. Well, it's what a coinky dink, because right here in Pimpernel, we just installed a massive new sewer system, runs through the entire city, and it all funnels to our one sewage treatment plant, takes the sewage away and returns to the homes fresh compost for everyone involved.
That sounds fascinating. We'd love to get a walk around it.
I need to say that most of the time people come in here and they try to steal from me, even though I don't carry cash. And so it's really nice to actually run into a tourist. Okay, yeah, I'll get you that map. And what you see... okay, if you're able to see this map, she points, she goes, okay, well, this is the eastern side of Pimpernel. This is like a map on the wall that she's pointing to. And right here, that's the sewage treatment plant. It's actually just a little south of here. It's 2 blocks south of here. That's the sewage treatment plant right there. I would not recommend going any further south. There's gang activity there.
Oh, really? What kind of gang?
We call them no goodniks, but they call themselves all sorts of names, like the Roughnecks, the Spiky Bottoms, the Black-Eyed Susans, the Laces Not Untied, the Boot Heels, the Kneecap Crushers.
Do you happen to know where any specific ones of those hangs out, in case there's any that are particularly bad?
Oh, yeah, they're all along this row. The Kneecap Crushers are right here. The Bootlace Untied gang, they hang out right there. The Black-Eyed Susans, they're right there. This is a little market.
Really?
It's pretty nice. If you're in market, there's a little market. And then this one right here, that goes to the Catholics.
This market, does it have artisanal jams?
Artisanal jams. You know what? It's been a long time since I've been over there, but I'll tell you, I probably not. It's mostly stolen goods, unless they stole the jam.
Okay. Well, I think that's all. That's a lot of interesting information that will be very useful to our tour of the sewers.
I figured as much. I figured you might want information on the city. That's why I'm a tourist information guide.
By the way, I had a weird question. Is it just flowers who live here, or is there a mixture of species?
It's mostly a flora folk city. There are, the occasional humankind, the occasional fauna folk, but it's primarily a flora folk city.
So I'm presuming most of the sewer workers would be flora folk?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, any city employees definitely flora folk. You don't want to try to. We're not trying to get that kind of heat on us, as there's many battles happening right now between the species.
Yes, sure is. All right, well, I think that's all we need to know.
Do you have any ID we can take in case we run into someone in the sewers and then they know that we're supposed to be there?
Yeah, do you have a guest pass?
For
our sewer tour.
For your sewer tour. The tours, you have to schedule that in advance. I'm sure the tours are scheduled out weeks in advance, but yeah, you can go there and I'm sure you can sign up.
We did schedule, actually. We have already scheduled.
Oh, well, yeah, then just go and show them your information. I'm sure then it's fine. It's weird that you would have a tour today. I'm pretty sure they're closed today.
It's a special tour. We know someone on the inside. We're connected.
Oh, well, then you don't need me for that. Yeah, you go right ahead if you're connected.
We'll be all right. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
As everyone is walking out, Sigmar goes up to the tour guide and says, "Tell me more about the Catholics."
Oh, they're the worst.
I'm wondering about the feasibility of disguising ourselves as flowers. That's why I asked if the sewage workers were all flower people.
You might want to put me up first.
Well,
I mean, I'm not flower, but you know.
You are a
Flora.
Well, you're a flora folk. There,
Yeah.
You know, you are part of the flora folk, not a fauna folk, not a human, not a celestial. Hold on.
Well, as a rogue bard con man, I might have some disguise skill.
So, Mortimer, what you're saying is you would like to gather the things around you and the things you are holding and make a flora folk disguise.
Yes, I would like to disguise myself specifically as the fence that we met, for the sake of, you know, having some visual inspiration. Okay, I'm just gonna, excuse myself from my fellows.
Okay.
My little private hiding spot, and fashion myself a convincing disguise of a generic flora person.
Gotcha. One moment here. I'm going to do something. Casey, Jesse, and Amy, I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to put you on hold
Uh-oh.
for just a second. We'll be back with you in a moment.
Uh-oh.
So you all could not hear anything that happened when I put you in that waiting room.
Correct.
Yes.
Perfect. So what happened is Mortimer went around the corner and was able to find all of the materials needed to transform and look just like that fence that you met earlier, as a reminder of what that fence looked like.
This is wildly suspicious.
What are you talking about?
Here is what that fence looked like. And so, you know, obviously Mortimer's character token is still going to look like Mortimer, but when he comes back around the corner, this is the appearance that you see.
All right, that worked out
How the
surprisingly
hell did
well.
you pull that off?
Did I mention I'm a gentleman thief and master of disguise?
No.
You haven't.
Well, I am.
Well, I am.
I don't believe you, but I do believe you just skinned a man.
I'm a master con man. We pick, you know, this is one of the things you have to be good at.
I've seen a few things that show that that's not always the case, but I am deeply concerned about you wearing another person's face right now.
Let's not dwell on who skinned who. Let's just get on with this, heist.
Here, wait, do that.
I don't want to derail too hard, but Grindelwald would be legitimately freaked out by this.
Okay.
So I guess Arcana to see if maybe that's a magic thing, and then I can be a little more at ease. Or I'm scared this man's gonna murder me in my sleep and steal my face.
Sure, yeah. Give me an Arcana check. Give me one moment. I just need to double check.
Strong Arcana check.
I do know some magic.
How do I want to put this? With an Arcana check, even a good Arcana check like that, 24, you know that Mortimer is a bard and has a magical aura about him. There doesn't seem to be anything any more magical than you would normally sense from, you know, Mortimer's has the ability to do magic, and so you sense that. If you would like to give me a perception check, you may.
I can do that.
Great.
17.
With a 17, Mortimer still speaks in his Mortimer voice. You know this to be Mortimer, even though he looks just like that fence that you saw in the trading post.
Okay.
Okay. Are we happy now?
Let's go.
No, I'm deeply unhappy, but we can keep going.
Let's go.
All right.
Embrace it. Let's go.
Deeply unhappy. Okay, actually, hold on 1 minute. I think I can. just to make this even more upsetting.
Unsettling.
There you go. All right. So now, yes, Mortimer, after doing some nature checks and some deception checks, looks just like this fence, whose name you never found out.
Oh, well.
It's going to come bite us in the ass in 2 seconds, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, if we're so concerned with disguises, I'm going to stay outside. And Mortimer and Grinderbin can go in there and do what they want to do.
I'm just going to let Mortimer do that, and I'm not being anywhere near that man.
Oh, come on.
Okay. All right.
I'll go with you.
Well, hold on. Let me paint the picture for you as you're walking, as you're now walking up to, because all of this kind of happened while you were walking down to the building. And so you roll up to the sanitation district of Pimpernel. There are several unimpressive buildings, and this one is no different. A simple stone drive leads up to a massive wooden door. You're not sure if they have trucks in this world, but this looks like it would be a loading dock, maybe for larger semi-horse-drawn carts. There's a guards station just to the north of the drive and a sign that says all guests must sign in here. Any nosed creatures may want to plug them now. and so like here is the massive wooden door, and over here is the guard station and the sign.
Okay. Can we crack the massive door open, maybe?
If you would like.
Just to peek inside.
Would you like to try?
Hang on. This fella behind the other door, can they see us?
Absolutely. They're just looking at you.
Okay.
They're just sitting behind their desk, looking at you out a little window at the guard station.
And this is the sewage works, right?
This is the sewage building, correct?
Okay.
And just not really reacting, just sitting behind his desk, watching Grinderbin walk around the corner, watching Sigmar just hang out unsettlingly. Can see
I'm staring right back at him.
Yep. You can see Dabarella there, just hanging out right next to his wall, not saying anything to him. He's just sitting there.
Okay.
He's a guard and he hasn't come out yet.
Mm-hmm.
Despite us being really weird.
Yeah.
What's the check I need to roll to call upon my knowledge of local politics and who's the local leadership and all that?
History.
Okay. So I want to try to remember who the local nobility or local authority is in this part of the world.
Okay. Then give me a history check, please.
History check. 9.
A 9. With a 9, I'm going to say you don't know any nobility or any of the higher ups in Pimpernel or of the Flora folk in general. With a 9, I'll be honest.
Okay. Well, I'm going to walk up to the guard and say, inspection. This is an inspection we need to do an inspection of the local facilities. I'm bringing in some outside observers to make sure we're up to code with the national standards for sewage works. It should have all been cleared.
I feel like we should just call this the Mortimer. Give me a deception check.
Oh, please, God, work this time. Hey, not too bad.
A 17 total. And so you are trying to say this is a routine inspection of the sewage works.
Yeah, bringing in some outside observers, which is why we're not all floor folk.
You see this kind of rose-headed person with a guard's uniform on. Their pedals kind of tilt, and they just go, another damn inspection.
I know, it's more than my job's worth. Let's just get it over with.
They start, rooting around in their desk, going, it's not on the fucking schedule. Fine. I'm due for lunch in a minute anyway. And you see him work some levers, and the giant wooden door opens.
All right, thanks. We'll try not to be too long.
Yeah, make it quick in there.
Da-da-da-da-da.
All right.
Inside this massive sewage plant, you notice a few things. You notice large pipes with different viscosities of liquid flowing in and out of tubes. You notice a giant metal hatch that seems to be attached to some sort of magical apparatus. And you notice a glowing keypad is, I guess, the best way to describe this non-magically. A little ways off, the engines are humming, liquid is pouring. There's like machinery and factory noises everywhere.
All right. Well, we need to get down to the sewer tunnels to get to the underground infrastructure, presumably. So let's investigate this machine that opens the big thing in the floor.
All right. If you would like
I need a perception or arcana?
You can give me arcana, investigation, perception. What? How do you want to flavor it? You give it to me. Strength. If you want to do strength checks, you just start knocking on shit. You let me know.
Yeah, can I do that?
Not start with that.
Absolutely.
One.
Absolutely.
I want to give you a religion check.
A religion check? Absolutely. Fuck, man. Okay. Do what you want. We'll flavor it how you need it.
No, that's a joke.
The Catholics will be all over it, though.
Okay,
I'm just going to do insight.
I'm going to try for arcana.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, nice.
Ooh, dang. All right. So, Dabarella, you start just knocking on floor tiles, not finding anything of use. You do knock on the giant metal door, and you realize that is a giant metal door. So that's pretty great. What I'm going to say is, let's see, investigation, insight. Sigmar, with your insight check, the thing that you definitely notice is that the magical runes on this kind of turning device that seems to lead to these ropes that are attached to this giant door is the same magical runes that are on this glowing keypad here. And Grinderbin and Mortimer, with your slightly higher checks, you know that the way to activate this is with this keypad.
All right, easy peasy. Well, let's take a closer look at this keypad then.
All right, this keypad then, what you see is something a little unusual, and I really hope this works. Oh, it does. Oh, great.
Puzzles.
What do you see as a puzzle? What you see is a puzzle. You see a magical cloud of arcanic energy that is shining a beam of light through a cylinder and onto a screen. This screen seems to be connected to the outer rim of the portal. You see different colors and different patterns. And Mortimer, with your Arcana check, you know that you are able to... I pinned that. You know that you are able to move these items up and down.
I see.
To make different colors appear on the screen and different patterns.
So this must be some kind of combination lock. Question is, what's the combination for the door?
Maybe ask the security guard.
Well, if it's an inspection, we're perfectly entitled to go down and check. Or we could search his office and look for hints if he's at lunch.
I mean, he's pretty lazy. If we ask him, he'll probably just let us know.
I mean, this is an official inspection. We need to open the sewer tunnels, obviously. So I'm going to go over to this door by the security booth and knock on it. Give it a knock.
Okay, you knock on that door. and you hear what can only be described as the sound of a flower snoring.
Okay, can I open it? Yes, I can.
You can open it.
All right.
And you see the guard sitting back in his chair, feet up on his desk.
All right. Time for the master thief to go to work. Although luckily if he wakes up, we can just tell him that this is part of the inspection. I'm going to sneak in and look around for anything that might be a hint towards the combination lock.
All right. I will need a stealth check then to see if you wake up the guard.
Naturally. Oh dear.
Wow.
Oh, is that like in the middle?
That is a 5 total for your stealth check. That's very, very low.
Oh, they gave you the 2.
So basically, like you step. Okay, here's what I'll say. As you step into the office, here's what you notice. You see the sleeping guard. It's a very basic looking office. You see a word of the day calendar on the desk. The word of the day is stridulate. And as you see the word stridulate, you say to yourself, I know that word. And you literally say that out loud and it wakes the guard up. Oh, good. Are you done with the inspection?
Oh, sorry to wake you up. We just need to take a look down in the sewer tunnels, if that's all right.
That's authorized personnel only.
Well,
like,
well, you know that and I know that, but we all want to go home on time, right? I could go back to the office and I could work out some authorization. And my boss could call his boss, and his boss could call his boss, and I could come back here in like 4 hours. Or you could just let me have a quick shufty down there now.
What did you say your name was again?
I will hastily invent a flower person name.
Go ahead.
Can I just use stats for that? Do I have to actually make one up? Okay.
You actually have to make one up. I want. Okay. I just want to know what you come up with.
Okay, my name is Petunia Seedbag.
I was definitely expecting Pendleton.
Petunia Seedbag. All right, hold on. So he makes a little note. Petunia Seedbag wants to go down into the thing. He's like, all right, Petunia. I'll let you. Fine. Yeah, I don't care. You know where the lock is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And then he pulls out of his pocket a thing that
cliffhanger
is right here. It's a little card.
Oh.
It's a little card that is yellow and has polka dots on it. He's like, that's today's combination.
All right, thanks. Sorry to bother you.
No, and listen, if this comes back to me, I am sending a message to my supervisor that Petunia Seedbag was at fault entirely.
You're entirely within your rights to do that. You're doing a good job.
All right, get out of here.
See you later, then.
All right, great. Yeah, he sits back down, and you...
Whee! Back to the machine.
Back to the machine. All right. Then we go back to... the puzzle.
Okay, so first we need the dots. So move the dots into the middle section.
Boom. The dots are in the middle section.
Now, how do you make yellow from RPG again? I think it's... Help me out, someone.
Without looking it up on the internet.
Green and...
No. Green and red, right?
Yeah, isn't it green and red?
Is it green and red?
Is it?
Or is it green and blue?
Hang on,
I always thought yellow.
Don't look it up on the internet. Don't you do it, you son of a bitch.
I should know this.
Mortimer doesn't have the internet.
Okay, fine. We'll go with red and green.
Which would you like first?
Red first, then green.
Okay. You move the red into place. Zoom out a little bit so you can see. And then you move the green into place. And what you see is this exact symbol show up on the screen. Everything glows green, and you hear a little chime that goes as if you've done a very good job solving the puzzle.
We certainly did.
You
Love that
certainly
sound.
did. I believe you that you absolutely did not look that up on the internet. I think you did, but I'm gonna allow it.
I mean, Casey and I did say the right color combination.
Yes,
You
yes,
did.
they said
True.
it. Yes.
You did
Whether
say
you
it.
listened or not, who knows? But we did have it right.
All right. So yes, as you hear that bing, this massive metal door opens up, and the stench of the sewers below hits all of your olfactory devices, whatever they be. And that's where we'll end it for this episode.
Hey,
Sweet.
good one.
Ooh.
Nice.
Smells like
Ooh.
fertilizer.
It does, yes. It's a whole system
into
here
that.
in Pimper now. Oh, Grinderbin is visibly excited. It's uncomfortable for everyone.
Oh no.
But thanks everybody for watching and or listening to this episode. We'll be back again with maybe the final episode, maybe not, of Adventure is Nigh. We're kind of flying by the seat of our pants here.
See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.